the holy martyr Conon of Isauria, March 6. A simple gardener, after a divine encounter, lives an ascetic life and ultimately faces brutal torture and martyrdom for his unwavering confession of Christ. A heads up in the spirit of transparency. Please be advised that this content may include martyrdom, torture, physical violence, persecution. The holy martyr Conon was born in the early 3rd century in the village of Batta, located within the Roman province of Isauria in Asia Minor. From his youth, Conon demonstrated a simple and guileless nature, living a life unburdened by worldly complexities. He found his occupation as a vegetable gardener, laboring with his hands and cultivating the earth. A pivotal moment in Conon's early life was a divine encounter that shaped his spiritual path. The archangel Michael appeared to him, presenting himself in the form of a radiant man. This celestial visitor imparted to Conon the truths of the Christian faith. Through this instruction, Conon received knowledge of Christ and was subsequently baptized, embracing the new covenant with unwavering conviction. This conversion marked the beginning of his dedicated life to God. As was customary, Conon's parents arranged a marriage for him with a young woman named Anna. However, Conon, already committed to a life of spiritual purity and asceticism, spoke with his bride before the marriage could be consummated. He persuaded Anna to join him in a life consecrated to God, living together as brother and sister in celibacy. This shared commitment transformed their union into a spiritual partnership focused on prayer and devotion. Conon also led Anna to the Christian faith, baptizing her himself. After a period of shared asceticism, Anna reposed in the Lord. Conon continued his pious life, dedicating himself to prayer, fasting, and labor in his garden, maintaining the spiritual discipline he had adopted. During the reign of Emperor Domitian, a period marked by the persecution of Christians, the local magistrate Publius arrived in Isauria with the intent to arrest followers of Christ. When soldiers were dispatched to apprehend Conon, the local people, who held him in high regard for his kindness and simple life, sought to hide him from their grasp. Despite their efforts, Saint Conon, driven by his desire to bear witness to Christ, willingly emerged and presented himself to the soldiers. He was brought before Magistrate Publius, where he stood firm in his conviction. Conon boldly confessed his faith in Jesus Christ as the one true God, declaring the pagan idols to be lifeless objects without power or divinity. His confession was clear and direct, leaving no room for doubt regarding his allegiance to Christ. Enraged by Conon's steadfast confession and his denunciation of the state gods, Publius ordered him subjected to severe tortures. The magistrate commanded that nails be hammered through the saint's feet. Following this initial torment, Conon was then compelled to run ahead of Publius's chariot. Despite the excruciating pain and the loss of blood from his wounded feet, Saint Conon endured this ordeal, running for a considerable distance. Finally, his physical strength failed him. He collapsed to his knees, offering a final prayer to the Lord. In that moment of profound suffering and witness, he gave up his soul to God, earning the crown of martyrdom. Upon witnessing the death of the holy martyr, the local populace, moved by Conon's suffering and the cruelty of Publius, rose in anger. They confronted the magistrate and his soldiers, pelting them with stones and forcing them to flee the area. The Christians of Isauria then reverently took up the body of Saint Conon. They buried him with honor in the very place where he had lived and labored, a testament to his life of faith and his ultimate sacrifice. His memory is preserved as a steadfast witness to Christ, who endured suffering for the sake of truth.